Hello, everyone. My name is Shamira, aka Mimi. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Now, before we get into anything, I would like to get grounded with our four elements that is earth, air, water, and fire. Today's fire elements, I have my, you know, um, incense. I already lit it because I've started this video 5 times. I had so many distractions, so I lit my sage, of course. Okay. It's still going. I let my sage. That is my fire element. I steeped a glass of tea, and that is a chamomile, hibiscus, and I think it's peppermint. I don't know, jasmine peppermint, mix. Sleepy time. It's not bedtime, but I also steep that tea to calm myself down. And I also have my water. Of course. Not my infused water, but just my regular water. For my air, I did crack the window, so it's a nice breeze coming in. It's kind of rainy outside and dreary outside, so um, it's like this. I love the smell of that air. I don't know what it is about rain and the smell of rain, and just I don't know. It brings me back down to earth. For my earth element, I don't have a feature stone today, but I do have my crystal cards. So I really want to get into that. Before I started the video, I had to do a breathing exercise to calm myself down also because like I said, I started this video about 5 times. This is the fifth video. Fifth time I started this video. And I'm not gonna start it again. So yeah. Okay. Today's topic is finally the 7 chakras. You might ask, what is a chakra? A chakra is spiritual energy centers within the body, and you have 7 main ones. Um, I've said in one of my previous videos that there's more than just 7 chakras, but that is a whole nother level of it. Okay, so let me just tell you the basics of what chakras are. Now, those chakras, those energy centers, once they are blocked, they can cause so much trouble in your life. I mean, financial trouble, mental trouble, emotional trouble. If one chakra is off, sometimes it can cause the other ones to be off. So, the main one, the number one chakra, I used to think that chakra started from the top to the bottom. I don't know what it is about the top and bottom with me, but I always think that one starts up top, but no, that's not the way it goes. Anything spiritual, we all know that ascension, it always starts from the bottom. Okay, so um, it goes up. One, two, three. So the root chakra is the first chakra. And the root chakra is in charge of stability, foundations, um, survival mode in life. So that is trying to survive in this material world, you know. Um, that is finding shelter, food, money, any resources around. So whenever your root chakra is off, um, you can struggle with uh, instability, financial instability. You bounce from house to house, you know, um, finding jobs that don't quite support your living situations. And just, you know, um, for example, if one chakra is off, if your sacral chakra is off, that is more of self confidence. It can cause you to look at yourself with a low self worth. And when you don't think highly of yourself, you accept other things in life. Um, that can cause a lot of problems in your life. You accept jobs and delve into situations that is going to somehow interfere with your just just your attraction to financial gains. You get jobs that don't quite. How can you possibly pay for your living when you're not making enough money? Why would you take that job? So something must be off. So that's when we find people living beyond their means. I mean, buying cars to look good, to impress other people, buying expensive shoes, and not being able to pay for food, or gas and electric, not being able to pay for water, clean running water, hot running water. And that shows instability within your root chakra. So, like I said, your root chakra is earthy. It's all about earth. Now, with earth, I would say when I think of earth and stability in the root chakra, I think of Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, and specifically Taurus. I haven't met a Taurus that was not financially stable. I don't know, maybe you guys have, but I have not met a Taurus that wasn't stable. Most tourists that I know, they like they like good things. They like nice things. So in order to get those nice things, attain those nice things, they have to have money. They have to have some type of stability. So yeah. And whenever you find that root chakra blocked, you can get you some hematite. We talked about this stone. Um, I forget which week it was, but it's like a grayish metallic type of stone. I don't have my stones with me right now, so um, I'll definitely post, you know, the meanings behind these stones and what they're good for in the description box. Okay, guys. So yeah. And also, whenever you have a problem, like I said, with that chakra, and you find yourself in unstable situations like that, like bounce from house to house, not be able to afford certain things, um, definitely look at yourself in the mirror, and you have to really say this affirmation out loud. I cannot grow without a stable foundation. And you have to constantly tell yourself this because it kind of keeps you from getting into things that's not going to bring you any type of stability. It's gonna stop you from wasting your time. Um, I really, really believe that. You cannot go anywhere in life if you are not stable. For real. I really mean it. Please, you guys. Stability is a must. Okay. So the next, I have wrote, like I said, some notes because I don't know everything at the top of my head. So um, the next one is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is 2 inches below the navel, the belly button, and the color of the sacral chakra is orange. Now, the sacral chakra is in charge of desires, passions, drives, and also, abundance, well being, pleasure, um, sexual pleasure. So, whenever that is off, your sacral chakra is off, you find yourself in situations that kind of throws you off balance. It puts you in a situation. It puts you in a place of not feeling like you just not feeling like you have enough to go for what you want to go for. You stop yourself from being ambitious. Not only just that, you find yourself in situations, sexual situations, hop from person to person trying to find something outside of yourself. So, like I said, when I think about the sacral chakra is more of a water element, you know, and the water element is like free flowing. So And when I think of water element, I think of the water signs. That is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. But when it comes to the sacral, because it is the energy center of pleasure, I think of Scorpio, you know? Scorpio, yeah. Scorpios are like famous for being sexual beasts, So, and going for the things that they want when it comes to pleasures. So, like I said, when you find yourself a sacral chakra blocked, it can cause a lot of problems, and not only just on that emotional and mental level, but also physically. You know, you deal with a lot of reproduction um, problems. So, yeah, low sperm counts. Um, sometimes I don't want to offend anybody, miscarriages and things like that. Um, so yeah, you might want to look into things like that when it comes to the sacral chakra. And also, if you want to unblock that sacral chakra, tiger's eye, the stone tiger's eye, it's a really good stone, for unblocking that. So yeah, and if you really want to, um, if you need to say this to yourself, look in the mirror and say to yourself, I honor myself before I honor anyone else, okay? Because your well being is the number one thing. Nobody else matters before you. So take care of you first before anyone else. All right? Okay. So let's move on to the next chakra. That's the third chakra. And that is the solar plexus. Now, uh, the solar plexus is like, I would say like 5 inches above your belly button. And that's in charge of self confidence, self worth, and also self esteem. So, and that is the color yellow, you know, a bright, sunny yellow. And whenever I think of that, I think of fire, you know, the fire within. Okay. And when I think of the fire, I think of fire signs, and that is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And this particular fire, I think of uh, I think of Aries because Aries is the most fiery of all the fire signs. And whenever you find that your solar plexus is off, you find yourself, like I said earlier, going for things that are in a way beneath you, accepting less than what you know you deserve because you feel like you aren't worthy enough or you just don't deserve it. Um, and when you find that solar plexus off, you know, um, you really have to look at yourself and tell yourself that, you know, self love comes whenever I accept everything about myself. Sometimes people might find themselves with low self esteem and low self worth because, just a second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I had to tend to Lonnie. Okay, well, some people find themselves with low self esteem and low self worth when they um, make mistakes, when they go through life. They get ridiculed for their mistakes. So those negative, another distraction. What I tell you? I'm gonna wait till this truck go by. Okay. So, like I said, when you have you make mistakes in life, sometimes other people's negative comments can get to us so much that we start to believe those comments, and then as we grow older, we start accepting those negative comments as truth. So that can sometimes develop in really, really uh, negative self-image and self-worth problems. So yeah, you definitely have to tell yourself that I accept everything about myself, even all of my flaws. Be bold, be daring as an Aries, you know, be confident, be that star, be the sun, be so bright that no one can mistake you as being some chump. You're it, you're the prize. So, like I said, definitely tell yourself that like self-love does not come until I accept everything about me. Love yourself first. Okay? Self. Be selfish sometimes. It's healthy. So, whenever you're having problems with that, the stone amber. Okay, baby. Go ahead, wash your hands, okay? I can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Amber is really great. Um, you can put it in a little necklace and carry it right here. Yeah, I like amber. Okay, so let's get to the next chakra. The next chakra is the heart chakra, and that is in the middle of the chest, um, in between, right above the heart, and that is the heart chakra. And that color of that chakra is green. And with the heart chakra, I don't know why, but it's the element of air. The element of air. And when I think of the element of air, I think about the air signs, and that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Um, and particularly, I feel like Libras are they're more loving when it comes to matters of the heart. As Gemini is more talkative and Aquarius is more mental. It's okay, baby. You can be scared. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. Go finish eating your food. Okay, like I said, Libra. Libra. And Libra is ruled by the planet um, Venus. And so is Taurus. Like I said, Taurus and Libras love nice things. They love love. They love anything. Um, I don't know. They just love anything aesthetically pleasing to the eyes, to the palate, anything that involves the five senses. Um, and whenever you catch yourself, your heart chakra off, um, you find yourself blocking people, blocking love, blocking help, um, having deep rooted trust issues. And I know we're all human, we have trust issues sometimes. But you never get this feeling sometimes like you want love, but you don't trust nobody, but you have so much love in your heart to give, um, but you still don't give it, you know? That's when your heart chakra is blocked. And you tell yourself, I don't really need nobody. I don't really need love. But at the end of the day, we do. We need love. Stop playing. Stop fronting. You want some love. It's okay. It's okay. You've been hurt before, but yeah, open your heart to love. And when your heart chakra is open, love just comes so easily, so freely, unconditionally. So it's nothing like having that inner peace, that joy, the unconditional love, being able to accept it and also to give it. I feel like it should. It's one of those things in life that should come freely. But so many people mess it up. People don't want to give it. But at some point, you can't go your whole life blocking yourself off from the good things in life, the more pleasurable things in life because you're afraid. So, whenever you feel yourself doing that, look in the mirror and tell yourself, Love comes easily when I love from within, okay? And from when you love yourself, all right? Always love yourself first before you love anyone else. So that also goes back to that solar plexus. When one chakra is off, the other one can be off, can be a little blocked. Um, when it comes to unblocking that chakra, rose quartz. I talked about this before. Rose quartz is good for that. Just to have it around, wear it as jewelry. Just looking at anything pink, it just reminds me of girly things, and girly things. Women are so nurturing. I don't know. So yeah, that's the way I think about it. So okay. So the next chakra is the throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra, I kind of laugh at the throat chakra. Just a moment, you guys, because as soon as I get to the throat chakra, I feel a need to cough. Excuse me, you guys. Let me just take a sip of tea. Okay. My throat chakra is off. Okay. So your throat chakra is, of course, is on the throat. And the color of the throat chakra, the chakra of that is turquoise and light blue. So the throat chakra is in charge of communication, self-expression, and the truth, telling the truth. And when your throat chakra is off, you have problems communicating anything, your feelings, communicating the truth about things. You could find yourself lying or telling half truths. I don't care what anyone says, half of a truth is a lie. You didn't tell the whole thing, so it's still a lie. You're omitting things. Omitted is also a lie. Most people, they feel the need to tell white lies or to admit the truth, most of the truth, because they are afraid of confrontation from other people, or they're just afraid to deal with uncomfortable situations. But the more you lie, the more you keep it going, the more you hold back on telling the truth, it's going to eventually blow up in your face. So I feel like when you start off your life in the right direction of, telling the truth always, no matter what the consequence is, you won't have to worry about, things blowing up in your face later on. Um, Now, when it comes to communication, I think about the air signs because air signs are all about, that gap, that talk, 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 and that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And Gemini, I think of Gemini, definitely Gemini. Gemini is the talkative communicator. I have a lot of Gemini placements, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and it also Virgo. I'm a Virgo sun, so yeah, I'm very mental and talkative, and I'm great at communicating. So um, yeah, when you find your throat chakra off, find yourself lying about things or holding back what you really want to say, not saying what you mean and not meaning what you say. Um, just tell yourself, I speak my truth always. You have to say that mantra like a million times. Um, a closed mouth does not get fed. So if you need to say something to someone, the way you need to say it to them, say it to them. No matter what the consequence is. If you're going to get your of course, say it in a way where it's not as harsh, or as rude. Have some tact when you come to people with your truth. Because not all the time the things we say need to be said the way we think it needs to be said in our head. We say it in our head, it sounds like it sounds reasonable, it sounds rational, but when we actually say it out of our mouths, it can come off a little offensive. So definitely choose your words wisely because you don't want to get your face beaten by saying something so simple. So definitely watch what you guys say. And whenever you feel it blocked, you can carry around. I'll get you some aquamarine. Okay. Yeah. I'll get you some. Tell the truth. But not catch you out here lying about stuff. Okay. Okay. The next chakra is that's the sixth chakra. It's the third eye chakra, and that is right here between the eyebrows. Now, the third eye is dark blue and purple. I would say an indigo color. And your third eye chakra is in charge of your intuition, your gut feelings. When you have gut feelings about things, and that element is a light element, element of light. When I think of light, I think about illumination. I think about shedding light on things that are hidden in the dark. Now, um, when I think about things that are hidden, I think about the planet Pluto, right? And I don't know what it is about, like I said, intuition, Pluto. Pluto in Uranus. I have Uranus. Yeah, Uranus. Yeah. And Uranus is that's more of an Aquarius thing, Aquarius. Um, but Pluto, I have a Pluto in Scorpio. Scorpios are into keeping secrets and seeing things that are hidden, and that is a water sign. And also Cancer and Pisces. But when it comes to secrets in the dreaming world and intuition, I think about Pisces. I know a lot of Pisceans who are very in tune with their intuition. Um, they just, I don't know, they just seem to know um, whenever you're lying. Pisces and Scorpio, especially Scorpio. I have a few placements of Scorpio, and I always, when I run into people, interact with people, I always know when they're lying to me, And I choose to play along with it, just for some good old sadistic fun, or I just brush them off, cut them off, let them loose. If you're gonna lie to me, come to me, lie to me about something, at least come with a better lie. Give me some type of challenge. But I always seem to know when they're not right. So, yeah, when you find your third eye chakra block, you find yourself falling for people's lies. Um, People are able to mentally and emotionally manipulate you. So yeah, if you don't want someone manipulating you, please, please, please get in tune with your intuition, unblock that third eye. Um, yeah, that's when people fall for scams and things like that. Um, and in order to get in tune with your intuition, you also have to be very self aware. You have to understand human behavior, understand why people do the things that they do, really understand it. So when you um, are trying to unblock that chakra, the mantra for that is I am open to exploring what cannot be seen, delving into the unknown. So please don't be afraid to get into things that are that can strengthen your intuition, Um, the heck with what anyone says, you know. So don't mind their business, okay? So a great stone for unblocking your intuition is amethyst. It's for mental and psychological uh, protection, specifically mental and psychological protection, because these days you really need it, no one has time to try to figure other people out, um, but yeah, sometimes there are people around you who are relentless with not telling the truth, so you really have to delve into the intuition. Don't let people pull a fast one on you, don't say I ain't tell you and I ain't tell you how to unblock it because I told you. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. And the last one, the seventh chakra. Let me, switch to my notes. Okay, next page. And that is violet and white. That's the color violet and white. That's the crown chakra. Yeah, it's the crown chakra. And violet and white is the color of it. Um, Now, the crown chakra is in charge of, divine consciousness. That's your spiritual connection with the divine, with other whatever higher power that you believe in. God, the universe, spirit, Allah, Buddha, whatever you believe in. That is what the crown chakra is for, delving into things like that, spirituality and, whatnot. Um, and you know what? That controls uh, the inner and outer beauty of life, and whatever spiritual connection you have. Whenever you find your crown chakra blocked, you find yourself with that victim mentality and that negative outlook and perception of the world, and you know that bad things always happen to me, because bad things happen to me. There is no God, stuff like that. I you can believe what you want to believe, but when bad things happen to you, you run around blaming other things and other people, and sometimes not taking accountability can also be a blockage in your crown chakra. Just perceiving things to always be just one certain way. You know, um, we go through things in life. Um, we're not we're not, it doesn't happen to us. It happens for us. It's a learning experience. Not all experiences are going to be peachy and, you know, um, desirable, but they're lessons for our growth. We're not meant to always be in one state all the time. And when our crown chakra is blocked, that's we tend to see things that way. Like, oh, I always find the wrong person, wrong people come into my life. Something always happening to me. No, it's not. It's not always happening to you. Just like you have to get out of that mind frame. Um, you're not a victim. You're not a victim. It's kind of tragic. Some things happen to you, but it won't stay that way forever. And I don't want to sound insensitive, but yeah, sometimes you got to smack yourself out of that. And when I think about like I said, spiritual connections, um, you know, uh, eccentric behavior, I think about Uranus. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Um, Spirituality. I think Sagittarius has something to do with Uranus. I have to look that up. So yeah, yeah, Aquarius. Aquarius is that they bring that airy type of element to whatever they're doing. They're like otherworldly type of behaviors. And I have some Aquarius placements, in my chart. And sometimes I can be, like I said before, a little eccentric when it comes to certain things. Um, we're all about seeing the bigger picture to things, the bigger spiritual picture. They're natural humanitarians and things like that. Um, and the mantra for that is, I am a vessel for love and light. And honestly, I really do believe that, me personally, I am a vessel for love and light. I'm about spreading that love, that light, that knowledge, the spiritual knowledge with the world. Because I feel like more people need to delve into this type of stuff, type of things. Um, okay, go ahead and play it, baby. Okay. So whenever it is blocked, get you some clear quartz. See, clear quartz. And I have so much clear quartz around you know, around my house right now. Um, yeah. So yeah, you guys, that is the seven chakras. I try not to make these videos too long, and I try to keep you guys engaged. There's so much more information on these type of topics, but I don't really want to get too deep into it because it's always another time for it. So yeah, these was just a basic. Um, if you found this helpful, comment, but share it with other people um, who might find this useful. Who are, excuse me, trying to get back to their path of spirituality, and they don't quite know how to get there. This is a start. So yeah, you guys, if you find yourself off balance, maybe your chakras are blocked, and don't think that these can't relate to you. Like I said, I can go a little deeper into each chakra and the signs that they are blocked, but I don't really want to, overdo it. So if you want to research it on your own, go do that, just to have something to do. We are all learning beings. We learn something new every day. Don't think that you know everything, I know for a fact I don't know everything, but any wisdom, any knowledge that I gain, I don't mind sharing it with you guys, okay? So thank you guys for listening, for watching, and until next time, you have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day, okay? Mwah. Bye.